Welcome to DC by Night. Tonight, we are going. Right now, things are taking place on the Cairn for now, but it seems like things will take us into the rest of DC. Sierra receives a text from Chase and texts back, "All right, I'll get those people together. I'll meet you shortly." I'll meet you as soon as I can, she says to Chase.
Cool, bro.
So she starts walking over and trying to find Astra, Zoe, and Ronnie.
Astra and Zoe are probably like hanging out, like talking, chatting, and just like fucking relaxed as shit, hanging out.
Having a pillow fight.
By the way, did Astra send that text for exploring the city or no?
Yeah, she probably would have, like at some point.
Alright. So she got those two texts. So she'll be heading over. She'll probably she probably finally found you too. And walks up to you and says, "Hey guys, what's up?"
Hello,
Yo.
Sierra.
Hello, Astra. Doing good?
Yes, very good. Yourself?
Yep, I got your text. You said you wanted to explore the city.
Yes.
Well, that's pretty coincidental because we need to go. Chase says he has some information for us, so we can probably meet him somewhere while we're exploring.
Does the information relate to how, and she'll throw up air quotes, good-looking he is?
No.
Excellent.
Actually, it's revolving the truck, where the truck went.
Excellent. I will be happy to hear it.
Let's just say it's in relation to toy companies. I don't know the rest. Does he send that?
Well, I obviously was not overhearing your conversation. That's why I just typed
Oh,
it
fair enough.
That's a side joke.
So she says, I mean, I'm not sure if Ronnie wants to come along, but let's find him, see if he wants to. Zoe, you want to come? Damn it, Joey!
Sorry, didn't realize you were talking to me.
I was
yes,
talking to you, man.
She just nods.
So you'll come along?
She nods and says, "Yes, I'll go."
Alrighty, cool. Alright, so that's 2 down. Gotta find Ronnie. Follow me. So she starts walking off, trying to find Ronnie.
Ronnie is lifting something absurdly heavy
Whoa!
repeatedly.
Whoa, you're strong. She says.
He just looks at you and says, "Shut up."
She kind of
What do
looks
you
at him
want?
like, well, I'm sorry if I'm disturbing you, but Chase gave me a text that he has some more information regarding the truck from last night.
Is this
Oh,
a us
God.
problem?
Well, we're the ones investigating the.
Yes or no question.
Yes.
Okay, let me get a shirt.
Oh, he wasn't wearing a shirt? Okay, yeah, Azra's gonna P&E Sierra right now. See how she's doing that reaction.
Sarah actually is shockingly just not reactionable about that.
Really? Okay. Okay.
If there are ever like really hot dudes around, she's like totally like
Oh,
unfazed.
Ronnie's chest is covered in keloid scars that are in the shape of like a dragon.
Azra might dig the scars a little bit.
Okay, this
That's
is
so
not
rude.
bad face on Sierra. This is not bad face. I'll be wrong. Not bad.
I feel like they may. Okay, there's some slight. They're both slightly impressed now.
So she says, and also we're gonna be exploring the city a bit if you want to come along around after we meet up with Chase.
I have not
Everything
found
you
any
do-
good. I've not found any good Southern food in this place. So if I don't find a rib shack or some shit, I'm gonna start to get real pissed.
You just moved into DC, right?
You picked up on it, did you?
No. I can.
Sorry, man.
I think I know a
Fried
couple places we can try
alligators
out.
and everywhere.
You're not here.
I'm like one of your dragons. I'm shit talking that only you can hear.
Look, she says.
I was told your dragons were assholes, correct?
You don't know. Do you even know about dragons?
I don't know, but I heard that you guys have dragons and that the dragons are assholes. Since William isn't here to be an asshole, I will be here to be an asshole.
Anyway, we're not. We'll focus on that later.
Alright, sounds good.
She says, right. So, anyway, I guess we'll get in the truck and let's get going.
I got snaps on the petrol.
Sorry?
Do you have gas money?
Yeah, I got gas money.
Okay, good.
Yeah, Sierra's got money. She knows how to pay her, but she's got money. She got good benefits at the bookstore. So she kind of herds everyone along to the parking lot.
He gets
And
in the
text
car
Chase.
and says, "I fucking hate this traffic. Fuck DC."
Yeah, the traffic. You get used to it.
It's so safe here.
I said, "What?"
I don't. Sierra isn't laughing. I see. And that's how it was.
You realize DC is like 3 Harlems and a half of Bronx, right?
But I mean the driving. It's so structured.
Hell,
So
what's wrong with you?
What was it like in you're from Egypt, right, Astra?
Don't make her frenzy.
yes,
Oh god, don't
What
make
was
her
it?
frenzy.
What was it driving like over there?
What was it driving like?
No, she says what was driving like over there?
she'll hold up her finger. She'll pretty much pull up videos from the video game Burnout. Dude,
Oh. She chuckles at that.
out of character, Egypt does have awful traffic laws. It's kind of ridiculous.
I mean, I know India has awful traffic laws, but apparently their traffic's actually pretty damn good.
Yeah. No, Egypt's fucking insane.
But so she texts Chase like before she leaves and asks, "Hey, where do you want to meet? I'm bringing everyone that came last night."
Well, clearly you're driving somewhere. Where are you going? I will meet you.
Well, we're gonna try out a soul food place, and she gives the address.
Okay, I will meet you at the soul food place.
So
This dude is dead, right? How is he gonna eat something?
I don't know. Apparently he can eat.
But he's like dead though. How you think that shit work?
Maybe he likes brain.
What?
What?
Like a brain? Like a human brain?
I don't know.
I certainly hope not human brains.
I don't know anything about dead people. Do you know
I will
anything
straight
about dead
jack
people?
him.
All I
I
know
will straight
about
murk him if he bites somebody's brain.
Themselves through, all I know about vampires, they sustain themselves through blood.
So
I don't
what
know.
the fuck are you gonna do at a restaurant then? Order sodas?
Probably.
Maybe he gets brain.
Do you know what that means?
Yeah, brain has an
Yes.
entirely different meaning in DC and other areas.
What do you mean by like? You mean like a
Astro-
brain, like a brain?
No, do you two, either one of you know what that colloquialism means?
No, they don't. They don't.
No, I don't know what that means.
Chase will be getting plenty of brain, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's what it means.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it means. I can't.
When used in context.
Hang on, I'm going to Urban Dictionary right now.
Yeah, I need to know if that's an actual thing
Oh no, it's an actual thing. I've heard it hundreds of times at work.
because
Oh,
I've
okay,
never heard
okay.
that.
I
Like,
know, okay, yeah,
That's
that makes
from over there.
a lot. Of sense.
Oh, damn.
So
Just
actually,
you know about where I'm from.
she goes, "Oh, I get what you mean, Ronnie. Ah, don't say that, Astra."
I'm about that
Say what?
life.
Look it up in the internets.
Yeah,
while
look
we
up,
drive.
go to Urban Dictionary and hit and type in brain or brains.
Getting brain.
That's
Type
it.
that in.
Getting brain.
oh,
Yeah.
That's what we call them, head doctors now. So
Oh, yeah.
Do dead things enjoy
Chuckles the
fellatio?
What? You want to find out?
Wait, what? What did she say?
Zoe is just patting Azra on the very like patting her shoulder and covering her mouth. Don't say anything, okay? We'll explain. Just don't say anything, please. No, no more. Don't talk. Just watch. Walk.
The only way she can learn is to just make mistakes. Unless we're painting her, so I don't think covering her mouth is a good way to do that.
She takes out a spray bottle. Zoe just takes out a spray bottle. I got this. If we want to train her.
Oh, she's ready to throw hands. She's ready to throw hands now.
She face palms really hard, like.
If Azra's fate is like you're ready to throw hands, she'll point the bottle at the spray bottle at her threateningly. Gonna learn, okay?
You're too white to say that. I'm sorry.
I don't want anyone getting angry in this car. Okay?
Oh, we're not angry. And Zoe looks at you perfectly normally. This is just something cats do.
Okay.
It's called a pussy
I
war.
just don't want anyone getting angry.
no.
Like, she actually starts to get more timid.
No, it's not.
That is not what it's called.
Someone roll their lure.
That is not what it is called at all.
Things begin to get heated in the car. Yeah, like when Sierra talks, she gets a little bit more timid in her voice. You know.
You are scaring
Yeah,
Sierra,
that was so wrong.
Azra will say out loud.
What is she gonna say out loud?
Oh,
Sierra.
yeah, Azra said to Zoe, "You're scaring Sierra. Stop it."
Then just listen, and I won't have to use the spray bottle, and we can stop scaring Sierra.
Why do we have a spray bottle? I don't even want to know.
Yeah,
It's a cat thing. I'm like,
I don't know.
Please
She's just
tell me
ignoring
to
the
bring that into
conversations
the
happening in the
restaurant.
back, and she's just focusing on driving. She's just stopped listening. She's completely disengaged from the conversation. You can tell that on her face.
She'll shrug, and she'll just kind of start talking to herself in Arabic.
and then
What she's
cat
actually
girls got-
saying- What she's actually saying in Arabic is, "I don't know what this Emma Stone looking bitch thinks is gonna happen when she tries to fucking just spray me with this spray bottle, but I don't know." If anyone knows Arabic, she would just
I don't know
start talking
Arabic.
about
No
shit.
one knows Arabic.
Sweet.
Someone knew Arabic.
Someone knew Arabic. Yeah,
Yes, someone knows
JoJo knows Arabic.
JoJo knew Arabic, so
yeah.
JoJo knew all that shit talking she engages in.
Did Elgin know Arabic? I kind of feel he would have.
He did.
Mm-hmm. He's Vietnam.
So they're still driving. Is there anything you want to say? Like, get out of the way before we get to the soul food place, or is that?
Please
I'm
tell me
like, look,
you bring
if y'all
the spray bottle in.
if y'all two get me kicked out this restaurant and it's actually good soul food, I will not forgive you.
I went here with my. I went here with my mom a few years ago, and it was really, really good. So
Azra's
hopefully
gonna
still is.
Google soul food to make sure that's not another euphemism for fellatio.
I'm going back to Florida. This is bullshit.
So you finally arrive.
We get out. We fight for like the 20 minutes to find the actual parking space for this place, and
I
end
mean,
up
I don't
walking.
think it's more outside of It's like more on the outskirts of the city. I don't think.
Please tell me to bring the spray bottle inside.
Oh, now I get it by the spray bottle. I thought you brought like I was thinking of a hairspray can. Anyway. Anyway, she tries to find a parking spot. And she's, damn it, where's the? Here's some. And then she finally like parks in. She actually reverses in just to make things easier for the future.
Oh god, that's a bitch. Especially if they're like driving a van.
Ronnie unfolds from the vehicle.
And it stops, and she just parked, and she says, "Well, we're here." And she texts Chase, "We're here. You here?" Question mark.
Just like, yeah, boy, this is gonna be ridiculous.
No, I'm not here yet.
All right, well, you'll probably. I mean, it's not like we're hard to spot, so we'll be there ordering.
Oh,
Ronnie ducks to get in, and he orders, rather, traditional southeastern fare.
And she goes in and she orders some food as well, probably some. I honestly have never been out of character. I've never been into a soul food restaurant. So.
Are you serious?
it's just like fried chicken and like fucking.
Shut up, Ryan.
Yeah, I feel like yeah. No,
Seriously, it's like mashed potatoes and like cornbread and.
It is Sweetwater cornbread. Get the shit right.
Okay, I'm sorry I wasn't specific enough in my cornbread explanation.
I'm looking up a list right now. She'll probably get some pork ribs.
Google's fucking. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's from Canada. What's he know?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, hey, you guys don't know poutine, and that's.
Actually, yeah, I do. That's just the bomb.
Yeah, right? Right?
Ryan,
Every time I
shut
ask
up.
people-
Or not Ryan.
Damn!
She's on her.
Adam, shut up. You have bagged milk. You don't get to talk.
Damn. So
Ow.
much shade getting thrown around. God.
I like that you come out of nowhere.
Honestly,
get
the bagged milk is
name
pretty
wrong
fucking
and then
annoying.
talk shit.
Honestly, the bagged milk is pretty fucking annoying. I hate the bagged milk. One shitty part
That
about
bacon, though. That bacon, though.
Yeah, it's good.
It's just ham. It's just ham.
Nah, but there are other like Canadian bacon companies like within Canada.
No, your slicer isn't good enough to cut thin slices of ham, and you're like,
No,
well,
not
fuck
thin
it.
slices of ham. I'm talking about bacon, like actual bacon, like legit bacon. Like Canadian bred bacon in Canada is really good.
I think you guys are just.
Anyway, yeah, Ronnie has ordered 2 orders of macaroni pie. Of course, a bunch of a 2-piece chicken and some greens. And,
Ezra's low-key seeing if anyone's getting their dick sucked. Not gonna lie. She's curious to see if that's something Americans do.
and some sweet
And
sweet
as
tea.
soon as you say that, Chase walks in and says, "Yeah, I'll take an order of that." Yes.
Zoe turns around and sprays him with the spray bottle.
Like,
Ronnie goes, see, that took way longer than I thought it was gonna take.
Bro, brand new clothes. Why the fuck would you do that? Everyone, this is D'Angelo. He loves soul food too, and I have a black, like gang member type with me who you may or may not have noticed before.
hi, D'Angelo.
So,
Anyway, let's find somewhere to sit. And
you know,
so,
tell him to not talk to anyone here now, unless spoken to.
she kind of has like a eyebrow raise at that, but she doesn't say anything.
I just wanted to make this awkward for everyone involved.
The character, is it a regular dude?
No, he's actually like a gangbanger.
Oh, for real? He gets up and leaves then. There's a bunch of Rage 6 characters sitting at this table.
Yeah, no, like...
He tries to sit down. He really wants to, and then he gets up and leaves.
Yeah, the waitress is probably like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, no, people are like
I mean,
actively terrified.
I mean, we're a multifaceted organization. I mean, I don't treat you guys different.
He was asking out of character if that was mortal or supernatural of some kind, because that would affect how badly he was affected by the curse.
Yeah,
Is what he was asking.
because
Oh,
Rodney
he's-
does have a high enough rage to where that shit does matter.
Well, he's a normal dude, but I could have him wait in the car if you're gonna be weird about stuff.
Well, no, I mean like he's
Well, no.
gonna be in there, and then because of the curse and the rage of all the PCs except probably Sierra, he's just gonna leave. He's gonna be like, yo, dude. Anyway, I'll meet you back at the car. Like, that's probably
Yeah,
what it's gonna
like-
be.
It's not anything we're doing, it's just something that happens.
Again, Chase and even me, I have no idea how that works. So if you want, I can definitely send my ghoul. I don't know if a ghoul is considered human or.
He is.
He is human.
Okay.
He is meat just like the rest of them.
Yeah, I think like he might get like reduced curse effects, and like I think maybe like reduced delirium, but like that I think that's really about it. I don't know all the rules for that, admittedly.
He will actually, unless his willpower is like 6, he's gonna leave.
Who's willpower?
Your friend. That
Well,
D'Angelo.
well, the thing
Totally
is,
low.
well, out of character, if that is your goal, the blood bond would probably override the curse. Like he'd still be terrified, but he'd still stand next
Oh,
to you.
yeah.
Like
He's a shivering bitch right now.
yeah, like he's a punk bitch, but he's staying there.
And Sierra helps find a seat for everyone with enough tables for what 6 people.
I'll have him sit outside or whatever. He locks the door.
Sure.
This place has a patio, right? That's a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a patio.
Alright, you go out there and warn us if any fucked up people start heading in. That's what I tell my guy.
Ryan, your mic is evil Roboto now.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man, we're losing you.
Yay, werewolf mechanic.
Our curse made him leave out of character.
Yeah. This guy shows up. No, he doesn't.
Shut up, Ryan.
Like he thought he was about that life, but he's not.
Alright, maybe an idea is to turn off everybody's video.
How's that work?
Much better. But I have a feeling it's just going to degrade again. What you should try is turning off everybody's video.
He can turn off his.
No,
Yeah,
you can turn off everybody else's.
What we can do is lower bandwidth.
How's that going to affect him? No.
Let's see. Profile, ignore, mute. When I click on people's like,
Okay. You see? Are you on your PC?
yes.
You see the top row where there? You see the top row there, where it says adjust bandwidth usage?
No.
It's the Wi-Fi signal.
I got
Yep,
it.
it's the bars.
So I
dead
want
center
to
of the
click
screen.
that down.
Yeah, you want to click that and just slide it all the way down.
Alright. Very low. That's good.
Let's see how that works.
I put it to very low. Let's check that out.
Chase is a JPEG image right now.
Am I really?
It's
Yeah,
fine.
you're blurry AF, but it's fine.
But it's fine, just so that we can.
I mean, you guys know what it looks like.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that actually fixed it. Your voice is so much better now.
Why, thank you.
And then it immediately fixed.
Well, it's somewhat choppy now, but like we can still like understand you.
Yeah, we can understand you now, so it's cool. So anyway,
Yeah.
we're all sitting down at the table here. Chase sends out his ghoul, and Sarah's just kind of, saying, "So, Chase, what'd you have to tell us?" She just has a weird reaction to that.
Sorry, I was rolling my dice to see how much you guys like me. And I think you like me.
Wait,
Are
did he
you
just
rolling?
did he drop presents?
I'm
No,
rolling.
Oh! Anyways,
seriously though, did he drop presents?
No, you're fine.
What did
If I
you do?
I would have watched it anyways. What was I saying?
You texted me saying that you got some info on the truck from last night.
Oh, yeah, okay. So, like, I had my guys there who I had to send away because it made everyone awkward. You racists. Anyways, so, like, his people were checking out the addresses from the logbook from the, that you guys texted me. Anyways, they checked them all out. Most of them are, like, office buildings, which there's security there, but they look deserted. But then they went to the Happy Time Toy Factory, and there was like 3 of those rigs parked up, and like they kept going back and forth all day through there. So I think that's like the new Warehouse 6.
Shit, Molly. Well, at least we know that information now. So it's in Happy Times Toys. Right? Just to verify this, and she pulls out her notebook. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Bad things would happen if you did.
Define bad.
Rage rolls, table
That doesn't-
flips.
That doesn't sound that bad, to be honest.
When we all turn into raging monsters, literally, yeah, that's a bit better.
That's
Especially-
your masquerade, not mine.
When we ash you, it'll turn into your masquerade. Also, it won't be your masquerade because everybody in the place will be dead.
Yeah. Good luck explaining that.
Well, okay, well, delirium's a thing. Also, there's a character here that can shut down all the camera footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Not while he's fucking dick raging.
The thing is, we don't have Will here, so I'd prefer not to do that.
Yeah, I'd also like not to do that.
No, this is a great idea. What's my presence score?
Presence score don't help when you be enraged, found, bro. They don't stop claws.
Well, luckily they're gonna like me so much. Let's scratch everyone else first.
If it's going to continue to be this confrontational, I'll just leave.
This isn't even a real conversation we're having. This is all out of character.
This is all out of character.
I don't think werewolves are particularly adept at knowing all the names of all the disciplines of vampires.
No.
Unless you took, like, lore of 2 and Kindred or something. That'd be weird.
It'll be more than 2.
Probably 3 or 4.
I was thinking between 2 and 3.
Yeah, to know the name of a discipline that's owned by, like, multiple of not just the Camarilla clans, but quite a few other bloodlines, like, that's not that cray.
Yeah, I read a breakdown somewhere where someone like made up like what do you know at this lore level, and I think it was 2 or 3 where they like knew all the main disciplines.
Yeah. But to move things kind of back into character, Azra also orders.
Alright, you order.
Oh, I'll order
Yeah.
some food too. Fuck yeah.
There's probably all sorts of different soul food there. I believe how they
Get
do
some
it.
mashed
It's
potatoes
kind of
and
there and then they
collard
put it on the
greens
plate.
and- Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I ordered like, I don't know, straight whiskey maybe or beer.
Is that a thing?
I don't know if that's a soul food thing. I don't know what a soul drink would be.
I don't think they sell alcohol.
I'm pretty sure they sell alcohol.
They probably. They probably have beer. They would probably have beer in the back. Yeah.
So wait, if I used presence on like the waitress, would that fuck everyone up?
Only if you target the waitress.
AoE? Isn't it an AoE thing?
It's an
Kind of
AoE.
is, but it
Well,
like.
it depends on which level of presence you're using. Presence 1?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well,
that's an AoE.
I have up to 3, so.
Entrancement is directed.
Mhm. Which would be really funny to use a very high level, well not high, but a moderate level discipline just to get like under service at a bar.
Sounds like blood points on the train.
Yeah, it kind of is.
You can probably get her to give you some bran and then get some more blood points from that later.
That's such a good idea. Well, nice to see how hot our waitress is. Rolling.
Actually, I'll roll it.
Fuck it, roll D4.
Why would I roll a D4? I roll a D10 and I got a 7. Stop it.
No, let's go with it.
Well,
she wasn't blessed. Her parents gave her the ugly.
No, she was just born from a Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not judging Chase's kinks. Like, not gonna be that dude.
Well, I mean, I'm just not gonna bang her.
Okay.
What? I've got drunk sluts back at the frat house.
I mean, yeah, you got drugs. She got that booty though. What are we doing? Let's bring this back in.
This had nothing to do with anything. So far, we've managed to order food for our fake characters.
And she has crazy acne.
Oh no.
On her boobs.
Now I feel bad for her. You make me feel bad for her fake waitress.
She was
tip her really well for no reason.
She was definitely blessed by Luna's craters, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
Y'all are going to hell.
She's
And I'm not even Christian. You're all going to hell.
Oh my
Poor
God,
fictional
stop.
Peggy. Poor fictional Peggy, you ruined her life.
all right. Anyway.
She was so beautiful until you rolled that D4.
Oh.
If you're watching the chat right now, if you're watching, we're just like people just put stuff in the chat, and it's really funny. Oh, we're giving this poor waitress so much shit.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
So Sarah's just casually eating her food while Chase and Asher are ordering theirs.
yeah, and like I'll go out of my way to order like way too much food. Like even if I could digest it, it would be like a stupid amount of food. Like why are you going about any of this? Like this is just wasteful at this point. And I keep getting like I don't know, Jack and Cokes, something very bro-esque. Oh no, I'll order Jaeger bombs at this sit-down restaurant.
Ronald will look at you funny. He's like, you think they got Jägermeister in this place?
I mean, they might.
Well, they don't. Read the fucking menu, dog.
I mean, is this a real place that I should be looking at the menu for? Someone roll a dice, see if they have Jaeger.
Even or odd?
I'll take evens.
No, they don't have Jägermeister.
Well,
Flat out.
shit, do they have, like, Zambuca?
No.
You know what? Just give me a Miller Lite, and who cares?
Okay, sure, and she gives you one.
They got thug passion.
Actually, wait, I'm gonna roll a die to see how much you actually enjoy soul food.
It's
Damn.
nasty.
She ain't that into it. Not a one, but she's like,
What's that, like, Arabic dish that's very popular? I can't think of the name, otherwise I would try to make some stupid joke.
Are you talking about... Oh, I forgot what it's called.
Alright,
Aceta?
that's one of them, yeah.
Aceta's amazing, by the way.
I wouldn't know. I'll stick to my Italian and Mexican food and other bad American food.
Cool.
I watched Degrassi. I know what's going on.
Man, I love Mexican food.
God.
For real. Like, I hate sushi, but I love Mexican.
So anyway,
So there's a toy place, and you want us to do something at this toy place?
Well, bro, I feel like if any of our people are still alive and they got moved somewhere from Warehouse 6, they would probably have gotten moved to this factory.
They hit a deal though.
And I was texting with one of the nerds, and they said, like, the warehouse was owned by Worthington, who owns, like, the same toy company. So I think it's all, like, connected.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, if Worthington seems to be, at least he used to be, if he is dead, involved in this.
Who knows? We
Hey,
might find
hey.
Worthington there.
So basically, Ronnie gets a to-go box with like 3 slices of pecan pie and some macaroni pie and some tea, and he's like, "Man, we need to have this conversation in the parking lot."
Yeah, right. Good idea. And she finishes up. She takes some to-go packs too, and she waits for you guys outside.
He just has all of I can't say that word, Saphira something, whatever, all her stuff, and he has it boxed up because she's not gonna eat it, and it makes him sad.
Don't worry, bro. I'll box it all up. You can have my leftovers, too. Well, seriously, it's not like I'm going to bring it home and eat it later. Like, let's get real here.
Okay, so we're in the
So-
parking lot. Everyone brought their food. If they didn't, they ate it there.
And he's
And-
like, "Look, my problem is this: we gotta take care of. We gotta make sure, like my grandma used to say, we need to make sure our kitchen clean before we come mess with anybody else. You feel me? What I'm saying?
No. I don't like have a real kitchen. Like, I don't need it. Like,
Basically, we don't want to not be so loud about this stuff. I should have probably done this in the first place. I'm sorry.
No. Make sure our kitchen is clean means we gotta take care of stuff at our house first.
That's right. Gotta make sure. Oh, I see what you mean. We gotta make sure everything's Gucci going on in our.
did you say Gucci?
Yeah. I said Gucci. What?
Fucking white people. Nothing.
Astrid doesn't say anything to that.
She just got as an eyebrow raise at that. What'd I say? She takes a bite out of her fried chicken.
It's funny, like, Chase is obviously the whitest person here.
Yeah, fucking Sam from Glee.
I guess, sure.
Wait, what? Because I didn't say that. I didn't say that in character. What was it Chase said?
No, I was saying out of character, like, yeah, sure. But I've never seen Glee. I don't know that character. I think we
I
have
thought you said you gassed her, is what I heard.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, this conversation.
Crazy.
Jesus, this got really dark for no reason.
Seriously. So, at
Look,
least we know that
Mama-
information. We can check that place out later, but right now we have to make sure. Chase, did you find out if about the traders and the kindred?
Hey man, because hey, the streets is talking. Y'all heard what they said about the alliance might be going down too. You heard about that, right?
Yeah, bro. My boss's boss, he said something like that. He said, like, we should basically all be in hiding, but, he's not my real dad, so I'm not really going to listen to him. Come on, bro.
Well, I have a feeling that this alliance needs to stay up because I feel it's going to be used as a distraction to keep us fighting amongst each other while they can just clean house.
Like I said, I was talking to my boss's boss about it. I told him, bro, I know this alliance is, like, probably not going to last forever, but if you've got any pull, like, keep it going as long as possible, because I feel like we're real close here.
Yeah, I could talk to Robert about it too. Make sure
And
that.
bros, like, I know you bros are pretty cool. Like, if there's, like, not a fish in the alliance, like, mi casa su casa.
What?
No, like, that's what he says. It doesn't make any sense, but that's what Chase says.
You mean like we're still friends? is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, like I'm offering you the olive branch.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
under with a
you've-
tree limb.
you're quite the personality, Chase, but you've been very helpful. So I don't have anything against you.
Hold tight. I need to have some kind of European, some kind of off the continent person translate what you said to me.
He basically said, like, I'm your friends, you're my friends, basically.
What the fuck didn't he just say that though?
He did say that.
Because
Because it's Chase and he doesn't use words a normal person would use.
I guess he has a way of saying things. She just shrugs as she takes another bite of her fried chicken.
Word, bet. So look, you told your boys about what we found with the dude that got took, right?
Yeah, I told him, like, hey, that Carl dude got black.
Oh, no names. We don't need to use names around here. You know what I'm talking about.
Bro, like, seriously, if anyone's listening, like, there's like 7 million people in the world named Carl.
That implies there's only 1 million people whose name isn't Carl.
No, I said 7 million, not billion, nerd.
She face palms.
Well, I was talking about math.
Most people are named Muhammad. Everyone knows that.
Oh, Zoe is like has a hand on Azra's shoulder, like, bro.
Chase, you can't. Chase.
It's the most common name in the whole world.
Muhammad is a very common name.
No, it's literally the most common name in the world. I read that on like a Reader's Digest or something when I was at the dentist office like 4 years ago.
I mean, I don't know about that, but it is a very common name. I knew quite a few people named Muhammad.
Listen, why don't you Google it and then tell me how right I am?
You know, why don't you actually look it up just to see? It couldn't hurt.
That didn't like hella offend her because Muhammad is a super common ass name.
But like everybody was worried because rage.
Pretty much.
You guys need to stop being so xenophobic to our Arabic friend here.
I'm not xenophobic.
I'm
Xenophobic.
not being.
I'm sorry. I'm not nothing phobic. I'm not homophobic. Nothing kind of phobic. You know why? 'Cause that implies fear. I ain't scared of shit.
Yeah, bro, like, people are like, dude, you can't say fag, that's homophobic. I'm like, I'm not afraid of them. I get it.
That's a different case.
That's a different case, Chase. She's like face palming in her hands.
I know. I got a cousin that's a strike that'll cut your head off because you said that. But he ain't here.
Well, you guys just need to work on your multiculturalism. That's all I'm saying.
I think Sierra's cringing a little bit.
We don't do multicultural.
Just cringe.
There's this weird vibrating sound that starts coming from Ronnie.
Ronnie?
Zoe takes a step away from the vibrating 200-foot-long potential monster.
Ronnie, you okay?
I'm straight for now.
Also backs up.
I thought a siren was going off. Tim, holy fuck, you scared the shit out of me.
Although,
Yeah.
just saying, Azra did make that noise, and she also backed up. Like, I don't want to.
I'm like, look, bro.
Anyways, bro, it's like, what are we gonna do?
Look,
Hold
Chase.
tight. Hold
Be
tight.
careful. Look, all I'm saying, look, Chase. This is for me.
I got this. I got this.
Okay.
Hey, look, Chase. You gonna be kicking with us on the regular. Apparently, she says you cool. But make no mistake. Make no mistake. We are what we are still. And we get real deep in our feelings. And when we can't control ourselves, sometimes people get jacked up. Now,
Oh, bro, I totally understand that, because, like, my clan, we have this thing where we get, like, really upset, like, super easily, too. So it's like, I know where you're coming from, bro.
right. But Here's the deal, though. If we murk you, there's no downside for us.
Bro, I wouldn't be like super sure about that, but I do get what you're saying, bro. And I'm cool with it.
Okay, cool. As long as we're keeping this all on Front Street.
No, bro, I think we're on Main.
Right.
Sierra cringes and face bombs again.
It is okay, Sierra.
I mean, we all playing kind of a dangerous game up in here, but apparently the city is about to get straight jacked up, and we need to keep the lines of communication open, which is why you still walking around.
Bro, I know a lot about dangerous games. I played football all through up till my sophomore year in college, and then, obviously I can't do day games anymore, bro, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you played football.
Yeah, bro.
Oh God, here it comes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm a running back.
Oh, a what?
Running back.
He's a
Not a
back.
half. No, he's a foot.
Are you thinking of
American football?
Oh, rugby jousting.
Sierra just looks at you like, huh?
No. Zoe literally just pats Azra on the shoulder. That's an entirely different sport.
He said, "You play running back."
Yeah, bro.
Take a while, guess what I played.
7.5 feet tall.
Wide receiver. Wait, how tall is he?
I have a feeling he's on defense.
Yeah, I'm assuming middle linebacker. But like a really long time ago.
Joke's on you, he played the coach.
Oh man, I see how pixelated my picture is now. That's horrifying. Look like a Kevin Dollars.
It's like the barge tail.
Oh man, it's bad. This is like Oregon Trail here.
So anyway, look, but on the real, we'll talk to you about your ish. We'll handle our ish, but ish needs to get handled. Now that one place, what you said the toy thing is, we need to coordinate something betwixt us and y'all so we can get them all, so we can all go in at the same time, take that motherfucker out.
Because honestly,
Cool.
it's better if us for work together. And honestly, the people maybe in our ranks are going to try to stop us from doing that. So we need to try and work together from on our sides, in our communities, to make sure that we stay.
Oh yeah, bro, it's a good thing you bring that up, because like on our side of things, there's like some weird shit going down. Like I think my boss said like there's like a coup or something.
What?
Yeah, bro, it's fucked up. He was like, yeah, don't leave the house and like don't trust anybody and stuff. It was like kind of heavy stuff, bro.
Basically, anybody that's trying to keep you away from going to that toy place probably work with the other dudes. Because the other dudes trying to turn as many people they can against the current power regime. That's what it seemed like it's going down.
So,
But they got this ace in the hole. We need to find this dude. That's what we need to find.
I thought I was the ace in the hole.
Matter of fact, bump the dumb shit. Sierra, we need to go and get the question stone right and find this dude that murked the right master and took the dude from the tunnel.
Why don't we find Johansson? He's like the boss of those like merc guys.
The thing is the only like for the guy who got the guy in the sewers, who got the guy in the sewers, we need a name for that. But the biggest, the other guy, well, I'm not sure what the Spiral's name is. I mean,
Okay, well,
so we need to find information to get the names before we can even track them.
look, we got two choices. We go out to the toy place, or we go back to the cairn and handle business over there. It's y'all's choice. But does the choice need to be made? We need to handle that choice right now.
We know
What y'all wanna do?
I think the biggest choice right now is just so that our ranks aren't all splintered and divided. We need to make sure everything back home is Gucci. Otherwise, everything's just gonna.
Bro, you said Gucci again.
Look, Amira, or what's her name again? I can't say it.
my character?
Yeah.
Azra.
Yeah, Azra, you got a big brain. What's the plan? Which one you want to do?
Chase somehow refrains from commenting.
It sounds like whatever is happening with this toy factory, it seems to be connected to whatever is trying to divide and cause dissent with us. We can mitigate as much as we can, but there is only so much we can do as long as the problem persists.
So we need to cut out the cancer.
Yes.
Okay, so I guess that honestly that makes sense. So we should just try and find who these guys are and get rid of them. Swat.
Because if our homies are dead, then they ain't gonna get no deader.
So what can we do? What can we do?
We can
Wait a
go
minute.
do some body and fender work over at the place. Is what you can do.
Well, it sounds like this toy factory is very important. If we find that, well, we found it. If we can
Alright.
extract information from it, that may point us in our right direction.
Did you get anything off them things you got?
I'm still working on it.
Alright, so the plan is to hit the toy factory is the focus of the thing. We're gonna not worry about what's going on at home.
Right.
Well, it's not that we shouldn't worry, but it's that it's not going to stop as long as these people are around.
We straight murk that dude that's at the barn or whatever, let that dude through, we might find out some stuff too.
Merc the guy at the barn? You mean
The
the
dude who let the other guy in.
right? But I don't think us shoving people around in the sept, especially with the rank I'm at, I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
We just challenge the dude. What you talking about push around? Challenge him.
What?
Chase has no idea what you guys are saying, but he finds it amusing.
Guess we could.
Challenge who? Robert?
Look, real simple. The dude got on the thing, right? He got on the thing. Somebody had to let him on the thing. You can't just show up on the thing. Somebody gotta let you in.
Right.
How they miss this dude? You
Sorry,
can't miss a whole dude. You can't miss a whole dude.
And he's the guy that's going to be trying to kill somebody, or at least get rid of somebody out of the sept, just like what happened to you.
If they still got any homies, any pawns up there, that's the dude that they gonna send. It worked the last few times. Why the hell should they change it up?
We could. Splitting up isn't the best idea. Well, I know Helena. She's the one who knows the questing stone, right? Do any of you know the questing stone, right? She looks towards the cats.
No.
She'll shake her head.
I need to learn that. Damn right. So here, I guess here is what the plan can be. I talk to the
Okay.
person who I know has the questing stone, right?
Well, before we do that, can we do something a little bit more simple? I mean, there's got to be kids. Go over there and cover your ears.
Okay, bro. Why are you guys being so weird?
But it gone.
It's just stuff that on our end you can't know about, Chase. I'm sorry.
Alright, bros.
All right, look. They might have some kind of mundane security in the place. Just 'cause we don't know about it, don't mean it ain't there. They might have actual cameras or whatever. Now, last time I checked, shape changers and stuff like us, we don't really run too high to the technical. So they might have let the dude in, but they might have changed the tape shit if they got any of those at the SEP. We just ask.
I don't think we have any security Are you talking about security cameras in the set?
Look, it's 2016. We ain't that stupid.
I don't recall them having any security cameras, but we can ask. But that's the thing. If they got, I mean, we could still try. But if they got in, they probably knew to avoid the cameras.
No, they probably got the homie discount. That's what happens when you. That's what happens when you deal with us. We forget the other stuff.
That's true.
I can
Look,
give it
uh,
a shot.
if there is some kind of something out there and it's what they call that wireless, can't you? Don't they
Yes,
got
wireless.
the internet air bubble whatever? If my phone work out there, that mean they can have something,
You
right?
mean the cloud?
And no, you send in the thing, whatever. That could be a camera that don't got a plug on. What's I'm talking about?
You mean a drone?
No, a camera, fool. Like with the set up in a tree or something, so can't nobody see it or whatever.
That's actually not a bad idea. Ask someone if we can see through the camera footage.
Not only that, all these areas and stuff where these people be driving, do y'all know how to, like, I mean, not hack stuff, but like, do y'all know people we could talk to around this mug? I mean, Chase might know some people
I think
because
Chase knows some people that can hack stuff.
because we could probably put together some kind of timeline or something like do on cop shows or whatever. I mean, they got cameras on like ATM machines and businesses and stuff. We might be able to look at some of that, like put some kind of picture together or whatever. These places. See, we keep saying something happened here and something happened there. We can get some kind of real evidence though.
That's true. That's what she says, and she's just thinking at the moment.
I mean, is that like a possible? I mean, is that possible?
I don't know if there are cameras on this update. I never really asked. But I know that we can get someone to hack into them, but I mean, I'm not sure if they're busy or not uncovering other stuff.
The hacker blanks.
What? Wait, you're good with computers, right, Astra?
No. She'll
No,
say
she just
sarcastically.
She just carries on a laptop everywhere for fun.
Right.
Stupid black nuts.
Are you able to get into cameras?
If they got him, she probably could.
Yeah. Yes.
Look, Asher, I'm sorry, I'm not all tech savvy or whatever, but I watch a lot of TV, and I'm just saying, there could be cameras and shit, some kind of place, some kind of way.
Oh, I always assume you are being surveilled. Always.
That makes me feel safe. But you feel me? Because the thing is, look, we working off a whole lot of maybes and ands, and we ain't seens. We need to get. I mean, if we're gonna do this whole factory thing, I don't want to have all our forces at one place when some psycho Jason motherfucker is whacking somebody everywhere else. I mean, because that could be like the plan. You know, we throw all the eggs in one basket, and then they go and murderize everybody they want to murderize, while all the thugs are gone.
I guess what you're saying is we're pretty much have to do this on our own.
No, I'm saying we should make sure that the house is good before we go somewhere else.
Right, but that takes time, and we might not have enough time to check that place out.
Look, man.
Or they get out of here.
One thing that don't nobody ever expect is for you to use their own superpower against them. So if we show up where we stay at, and we had them say, "Hey, let's talk to the big dogs, like the spirits and all that," and they be like, "Okay, where the trader at?" And the trader thinks he's gonna be safe, and the spirits be like, "We gonna eat your face." Then we can go do the toy thing.
Thing is that this is all speculation. Like, we're still doing yes and no's. We need to find a way to get actual information.
You got to put hands on somebody. All this investigating and stuff, that ain't our way. You know that. Somebody got to put hands on. Claws need to be sunk into somebody's face. I understand you the healer of us, but they the eyes, and well, I'm the memory, and I remember that we need to fuck somebody up. Am I thinking too old school?
My concern is that this will, all of us going around pushing people around is gonna draw a lot of attention. It just gives them just gives them an out.
Zoe just kind of says, did they get killed outdoors? The rights master on the set.
Yup.
He got killed in a motel.
Shit.
Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
And besides the things that
Wait, this person was invited on set, right?
Which you mean the?
That we're trying to find.
He showed up to you.
But this is all speculation. We don't know if there's someone on set that we're trying to find. Maybe.
I mean, the Sept is a wilderness Sept. We could go on Google Earth and monitor what's been happening on the Sept since the shit started going down.
Wait, hold on. You told
No,
me
they have that.
that-
They have that
you told
blog.
me
They
that-
have that blog. They no.
Sierra, you told me that the dude got murked at the tent. You didn't tell me he got murked at a hotel.
No, I got the guy. The rights master was killed in a hotel.
Did we search the hotel?
Yeah. We found out Jojo. He has the ability to see what happens when someone dies.
All
And
right.
and there was an abomination. It was an abomination that killed him.
So the abomination never got on the set.
No.
All right.
Did you contact any of the Weaver spirits?
The
I
who?
don't know.
What?
I don't know how to do that. I'm
Who
new.
is the Weaver?
I've been in this for 3 weeks.
Oh,
I've,
okay.
I had my first change 3 weeks ago. I don't know a lot about the spirits. I'm new to all this.
You're very well adjusted. Anyway,
All right. So old boy. So the timeline is this: old boy got jacked up at this motel, right?
Yeah, the Sabbat were there, and they killed Anthony Pierce, and they killed all sorts of people. And that's when this big pack of Sabbat left right after that. At least as far as we can tell.
wow, she's not curious about the spot. Okay.
What is that curiosity roll you keep making? I'm just curious.
No, it's out of character. It's actually in my curiosity roll. I have the curiosity flaw.
So you have to roll to see if you're interested in something.
Yeah, roll wits.
Interesting. Okay.
Alright,
I've never
so-
seen that flaw myself.
Dude went willingly, we assume, to this motel for some kind of meeting or
He
whatever,
wanted
right?
to meet because basically he made some kind of deal to let he would let the shifters leave and do whatever they wanted to do. We don't know why he made that deal, but he wanted to make sure the shifters would be unharmed, and it seemed like the deal went bad, and that's why he got killed.
So the right master wasn't the bad guy?
He was the bad guy, but he did it for really weird. It seems like he did it for greater good kind of reasons.
So what was the deal? So what, we would be spared for whatever was going to go down as long as he helped these people out?
I need to ask Jojo again. Maybe his vision on that got clear. Because at the time when we got that information, he was really groggy because crows apparently Korax can apparently take out one eye, but he has the ability to take two. But when they take 2 eyes to see what happens when they die, it's really hard on them, and it's somewhat traumatic.
Did the right master have a phone?
He didn't have a phone on him.
Did he have one?
I don't
Ever?
know. I mean, they have cell phones.
The dude had whoever was talking to him had to contact him some kind of way. Do we know how they was doing that?
She's trying to remember.
I don't remember a cell phone being taken.
There was no cell phone on it. No, we don't know. We don't know how he got in contact. We do know, though, that he was acting really strange. He was talking to himself. Some people thought they saw him talking to himself.
Because the thing is, the dude was, those were plans, okay? Those plans for an invasion or whatever. He was giving maps and locations.
Where was he seen talking to himself?
On Sept.
On your Karen?
On our land. Or territory, yes.
So probably not somewhere one of our Nosferatu would go then.
No.
Because they can turn super invisible. So we might not have been talking to
As far as I'm aware, if any kind of
Hey, oh wait, shh. Right, they couldn't get on. We're good.
you couldn't get it, basically they wouldn't be able to get on there. Is my point.
I was just throwing out ideas, bro, but you're saying it's not possible. That's cool.
Trust me.
All right. So work this back with me. It's a play by play. So the first play is this. He start acting funky. Okay. If he start acting funky, he then how long was he acting funky? Do we know how to go? Because the only clues
We don't
the
have
only
how
clue we
long.
have, his murder is the only clue we have that's actual a thing.
Yeah. So right now he was apparently he was acting strange. I'm not sure if it was only recently before he died. It's from what I can tell. It wasn't far back.
All right. So then
Not while he was sending out the shifters, because he was the one who was sending out the shifters to go missing in the first place.
and we don't know where he was sending them to.
No.
Did any of these shifters have fetishes?
I don't know.
It doesn't like necessarily matter where they're sending them to. If you would send them to a place that Worthington's or Pierce's dudes knew, like if they were setting up ambushes, it doesn't have to be the same space all the time.
True that. True that.
Like he probably just sent them off to different locations to get picked up. Now the first initial that started kind of... Here's the interesting part. What first that started kind of all of this, to kind of fill you guys in on this, was at the bookstore, at Arcane Books, which is where I work. This was shortly after I went through my first change. There was a note on the door that all shifters and vampires must leave DC or we'll all be wiped out. So that's their motive. They want to get rid of us, all of us.
Or they want to think they want
Why?
to get rid of us.
Maybe the
We
bookstore
don't know
wanted
why.
you guys gone.
Now, and then we saw a body and then a body appeared literally out of nowhere right in front of the door, and it was a werewolf. He belonged to the other cairn, not Seneca Creek, the other one.
Did you take the body to JoJo? Did you take the body to anyone?
No, they took it.
Who took
Hey,
it?
who?
The werewolves, the other cairn, took him. He wasn't allowed to take the eyes because apparently they would have been mad if he defiled the body.
So like, there's like two Karens and they're both losing people.
Sarah,
Yes?
stop.
Sorry.
I'm just saying, like, that means you guys might have like two traitors or whatever. Because if they're like both places.
That's real interesting. We'll take that into account.
Bro, I'm like not gonna fuck up your like house or whatever.
Then... Oh, where...
Oh, he may have just dropped. It's all good.
Well, what happened next after that? Yeah, this has got a lot I have to fill you guys in on.
Yeah, you might want to, because we seem kind of light in the information. Like, I thought dude got whacked on the can.
Right. Okay. There seems to be some kind of, we all know the overall plot. Their goal is to basically kick us all, to kill all of us, basically, or to have us be out of DC. We don't know why, and we don't know who's doing this, except, well, we have we have one clue of that.
If you want everybody else, basic war 101. If you want somebody else gone, I mean, you don't want something they got.
That, or you're trying to do something without anyone trying to have their shadow over you. Well, anyway, And she actually she brings the shifters in close and keeps Chase away from this. They came on the cairn one time and made the threat directly. And there was this guy, basically there's this guy in a hood that seems to be leading, or he has a master of some sort. He came on the cairn and made a direct threat for us to leave, and they had laser sights on all of us. That if we fought them and went off the cairn, they would shoot us down. But they made their threat, and then they left. That's what actually happened.
You mean laser sights? Like them dudes in the car had?
Yeah. And also the guys, when we first went to Pierce's place before it blew up, they had that. So I'm guessing those guys are part of Black Wolf. Not only that, those Black Wolf are the guys in the car when we were in the sewers. So it seems like the personnel of these guys is Black Wolf.
So why aren't we trying to find out about Black Wolf? If they're the connection if they've been everywhere and doing all the things,
I didn't make the connections until now because I thought Black Wolf was a side thing, but now they seem to be the main.
Black Wolf is like those dudes that ambushed us at the one house, and their commander showing in.
Chase, I was Ryan out of character. I was making sure that you can hear all of that.
Oh well, if I heard Black Wolf, I would mention that. But if I didn't, then
no, you probably wouldn't have heard Black Wolf. No, she went over behind to where the cars were and huddled over.
Oh.
Alright, so they got all this military tactics, all this bullshit. Why is Black Wolf so interested in wiping us the fuck out?
It seems like they're a private military company, so they seem to be hired by these guys down low.
They seem to be a private military company.
They seem to be a private military company. That's a fair point.
Because these dudes are willing. Ain't no money worth. Well, actually, there's a whole lot of money in this, right? Like a bunch of people with armors and guns, sights and caravans and carrying on and all that stuff.
Yeah, and I mean,
so
Worthington had a lot of money. Maybe that's how they got their funding. Is what I'm thinking.
So
Worthington got his. My theory at the time was that David Worthington, was a pawn, and that they kidnapped his children as a bargaining tool to be able to get him to do whatever he wants. That was my theory at the time. I had no way to confirm that, but it made the most sense to me. And now that they got Worthington and Anthony Pierce out of the way, and Worthington was funding stuff with Anthony Pierce, they seem to have control over the whole chessboard. They have control over all their assets instead of having someone control it for them.
So make a whole lot of sense for us to look. How big can the company really be? Let's use this place. See, people forget about one thing. Whenever there's a battle, there's a battleground. The battleground is part of the war. Okay? So the battleground is DC. Let's use DC against these motherfuckers.
How can we do that?
Well, look, you guys, it's the nation's capital, right? So I'm Billy Badass dudes with guns and AKs and all this type of stuff. There's got to be something I'm not supposed to be doing. I don't want the cops all over my business. So let's call the cops. Can't you make some kind of computer program type of thing? And whenever they show up, the cops show up at the same time, always up in their business.
Can you do that, Astra? Astra?
He's muted.
Damn.
Like, or maybe just something to stymie them up.
Here.
Or maybe some kind of something. We gotta stop doing stuff regular. We're doing regular stuff. We need to change up our tactics.
Sarah looks kind of like, I don't know. And she's kind of rubbing her forehead a little bit. Looking really, I guess slightly overwhelmed. Not overly overwhelmed, just a little bit. So how can we do that? So we can give anonymous tips to the cops. There's this weird caravan rolling in town and guys with guns.
We basically see where they at and we be like, hey man, we saw some dudes with guns, over there. I mean, especially when they be in like neighborhoods that we didn't see. We call cops, noise pollution types of stuff, just random calls, man. They'll either show up or they won't show up. We
That's a
can
good
make a
idea.
real, we
Because
can
right
make
now
a
they're
real
very much on the down low. If we can make sure that there are cops causing all sorts of problems, it'll affect their operations.
we gotta stop letting them operate, with impunity and in the place where we consider our territory, because we're kind of territorial.
Right.
All the while, we could say that this toy place is, got problems. So, do we send? Look, Chase knows his folk and what they do. We know what we do. Now, see, we are fighting whatever it is we're fighting separately, but we need to fight together. So Chase tells his boys something, and we tell our boys something. But that's something, huh?
What's this something?
We just straight up tell them, hey man, we know what we tell them something that forces them to. We need to force them to both act in concert. Because heretofore they have been working separately. But if we force them to work at the same time, maybe not even together, but just at the same time on the same thing, we could probably get more done.
And how can we do that?
Oh, in wartime, it's best to speak to the heads of state. See, the thing that people don't know, the thing that nobody wants to do is, okay, first thing we do is we call cash.
Cash?
Yeah, he honor bound. If old boy is honor bound to protect, to keep his word to Cash, and Cash is honor bound to keep his word to him.
And Robert's honor bound to him, and he's the one who has to keep the honor bound too. So that means.
So we bring extra muscle. We out of town shooters. We get out of town shooters to show up and mess up their plan. Like Chase, can you get up with the old dudes who used to run this place?
Chase is not involved in your conversation. You ran away from him.
Okay, we need to go get Chase.
Okay. So she'll get out of the huddle and go to Chase. Sorry, Chase.
You just gotta shoot your luck.
Look, there's some shit we could talk about in front of you. Or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look. Boy, the people running the town now, this y'all, ain't the same people that was running before, is it?
I don't think I could discuss that with you.
We happen to know they ain't. So can we get up? If we can get those people who were the original people we had the little thing with, we might be able to switch this shit around.
What do you mean by that?
People in power now ain't the same people that was in power before. So all the intrigue and skullduggery has been done with these people. It ain't been done with those.
We might
people.
not be able to trust the cops in helping with this.
I'm not even talking about the cops. I'm talking about the vampire people.
I know who he's talking about, but they're missing.
All of them?
The dude who makes the decisions has been gone for months.
No, not that dude. The other dude.
Well, the other dude I think is part of our problem.
There's a dude named Cash. You ever heard of a dude named Cash?
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's a vampire. If you can get that dude here, that might change things a little bit.
I literally don't think I know a Cash.
I know him, kind of. I mean, I met him. I think I have his card. Hang on, let me check. She checks. She's checking in her pockets, in her wallet.
I mean, I've got names of people, but I don't know how that helps.
What I'm saying is, we changed the game just a little bit. It might give us an edge.
What do you mean, like going on offense instead of being on defense? That'd be cool.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, like, listen, there's like supposed to be like 100 of those Black Wolf Fox, and they're by that Johansson guy. I texted some of my nerds when you guys were having your like tea party, and I'll see if they can hit me back anytime soon. If they can find this Johansson guy. I think he's with that caravan that we saw last night.
So, all right. So we're gonna break up with this right here. Chase, you try and get up with the cash dude. Okay.
Right, I'll meet the guy I don't know. Cool.
Okay. Sierra, we're gonna go back to the place and see about talking to our dude about changing up the game a little bit.
Okay, we can do that.
Okay. I can't say her fucking name because it's fucking weird.
If Ronnie is actually struggling with it, Azra will look over at him and just say, "Go with Mirage."
Mirage. Cool. That's English. I can do that. He goes, all right, Mirage. You keep try and get up
I don't
with
want you to be a Mirage, babe.
with the computer thing and try and keep on working that angle that you're doing because I think Black Wolf, we might be able to find out some stuff about them, all internety. Can we refocus on finding information about them?
So, info about Black Wolf.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know who probably knows about Black Wolf is that dragon dude or whatever. He had blue hair.
Oh, you mean Daniel Fields from Dragon?
Yeah, that dude. He was like a billionaire. He knew like all about that dude.
I mean, I can try to contact him, ask him what he knows about Black Wolf.
Okay, so we're working on Black Wolf. You're working on Cash. I'm talking to the dude at the Cairn. Done deal?
Okay, so I talked to Dragon Kings. Chase tries to get in contact with Cash.
Can someone tell me who Cash is?
Cash is the leader of the entire Gangrel clan on the west side. Or
I know they're Primogen, or their sheriff.
No, he is the I believe sire of the sheriff in the city.
Oh, interesting.
We need to get him back because
If you want to get in touch with him, ask Jonathan.
Jonathan.
Jonathan knows him, yeah.
Jonathan knows Cash.
Cash.
bookstore dude. Yeah, that'll get some soldiers up in here. Then we can come together and go on some kind of offensive against these motherfuckers in our town.
Why do we trust Cash?
Old school.
He's old school, and he came here because of all the problems that have been happening in DC after all the shenanigans have happened.
Fair enough.
And the Gangrel are the one, and he's the one who is honor bound with Robert.
He's honor bound.
Yeah, just don't worry about it. Look, he knows our leaders. That's what matters, and he is friends with our leaders, and he's the most likely. He's the one that is most likely to help us.
All right, Joseph. I'll make some phone calls.
And Mirage, you can do like some kind of techie something with the little cards and find out about the stuff or something.
Yes.
Cool. I don't know what your friend does.
Joey?
So,
Sorry, she just goes, sorry, you know what I can do?
No, I don't.
What can you do, Zoe?
Nope. I can shoot things, I can find things out, I like talking, and I can, do magic. Like, don't know that's the thing. Like, not very good at it, but I can do it.
These dudes gotta have downtime. Some kind of place, some kind of way. If we could find out where they chill at, maybe you could pimp some information out of some of them.
Sounds good.
When she's using, well, she might be able to, Mirage might be able to find some kind of duty rocks or whatever. I mean, you could pimp something out of them. You think that could work? Can you do that? Something like that? I'm not trying to disrespect you. I'm just saying.
I can give it a try.
All right, cool. So we all got jobs. Let's go. Let's break. Let's work together as a team. We can give 100%. We'll be able to take care of this. I think so. I think we got this.
All right, well, let's try.
All right, ready? Break. Farrah. I mean, yeah.
Oh.
My bad, Jake. Yeah, my bad. Go team.
Go team. Let's do it. Alright, so now that we know what we're going to do you guys want to end the scene?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can do much more without Will.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watch for watching. Have a good one.